Dead ass.
To move off the Bucks into Atlanta. It sucks that Trey got hurt. It sucks that DeAndre Hunter is hurt. It sucks that Bogdanovich isn't healthy right now. Because I do feel like this Atlanta team would be giving them a way bigger run for their money than they have been giving them currently. But this Atlanta team they have created a new blueprint to how to build around a player in his first contract. Because Trey didn't get paid yet. Trey's still on his rookie deal. So they went out there like NFL teams do almost and splurged on everything else around him because they know they got to pay him in the future. Like not NFL teams do with like rookie quarterbacks. You get Russell Wilson, so you overspend on your defense because like I got him on the contract for 3 years like this. And the Bucks, not the Bucks, the Hawks did that, and early in the season we judged them for it. It was like, oh, they went all in, blah blah blah. Like this
turned out to work.
It's not a championship team. It's not a finals team. Like what kind of run this team gonna make? And I don't know what Nate McMillan said to Trey when Lloyd Pierce left, but whatever it was really dawned on him. I did hear one conversation was that Nate McMillan made Trey look at his teammates' faces when Trey took bad shots. Like he showed him how the rest of the team reacts on court when Trey takes those 30 footers with 19 seconds left in the clock and things like that. And I think that kind of let him realize, oh shit, I'm fucking up. And sometimes you gotta put someone's worst moments in front of them for them to see how to fix it.
Yeah. I think I want to give a big props to Nate McMillan. Like you said, like soon as Lloyd Pierce got fired, he turned his team around. They was out of the playoffs and they ended up as
a lottery bound until they got there.
So they have, if I'm not mistaken, the Hawks have the best records since the All-Star break in the NBA.
Yeah, and I think he really gave each player on this team roles because Bogdanovich was playing good in the beginning of the season until he became head coach, and then John Collins also had his struggles, and then he found his role and stuff like that. So
it sounds like the new coach gave this team structure.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like, hey, this is what you do. This is your job. Don't go past this boundary.
Mm-hmm.
Don't do too much. And I feel like with all these guys, all the vets on top of Trey Young, like they hit their stride at the right time. Like Nate McMillan got them to hit their stride and playing right basketball at the right time.
Isn't it kind of funny that Nate McMillan has kind of been a part of the two worst coaching situations in the NBA this season? He got fired from Indiana, who went on to hire the worst coach probably in NBA. This team quit on him in 4 months. They were done with the Nate Bjorken guy, like done with him. Goes on to be Lloyd Pierce's assistant. Lloyd Pierce does such a shit job. He gets fired. He gets moved up, and now Nate McMillan is probably one of the hottest coaches in the league. If he was available right now, like how the coaching carousel is going on, all the top jobs was gonna be available to him. He could have had, if Bud was to get fired, he'd have had Bud's job right now. There would have been so just with that said, it's just crazy to see like the highs and lows. Like he got fired from Indiana, replaced by the worst coach in the NBA, then went to Atlanta and became arguably the best coach in it. It's crazy, man. This dude like really did it.
And even though that firing was questionable, though, it was just like
from the minute it happened, everybody's like, "That's weird."
Nate McMillan
just sign him.
Is the greatest sub. Like he's like the greatest substitute teacher of all time, son.
Yeah.
Like when the teacher go missing, absent, not here, gone, this man steps up, and he would transform a team for half a season, son.
Fam, if you are a head coach and your owner tells you they'll put Nate McMillan on your staff, don't do it, fam.
Don't do it.
Your days are numbered. That's what he's telling you. Like he's just trying to see what you're doing wrong to fix it.
But I think he's found a permanent home.
Oh yeah.
Either a permanent home, or he just rose his stock all the way up. Yeah. Even though I don't think there'll be any more favorable jobs outside of this one, but his stock is up now.
Pelicans.
Yeah, that Pelicans job is pretty nice.
Would you leave the Hawks to go coach the Pelicans?
They got two very good players.
You are in the ECF. And
no, I wouldn't leave.
You're right.
Now that you put
ECF. And not just that, they're in the East, and I don't know, maybe I'm wrong about this. They have the deepest roster in the East, in my personal opinion. They have 10 good basketball players on their roster. Like
they do.
They have like people don't even talk about Kevin Herter. That's a real ball player right there. They
Shout out
have
New Yorker. That's a New Yorker right there.
Solomon hit like people like they go 9-10 men strong.
Isn't DeAndre Hunter hurt? Or he been
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
He's
Hunter's hurt. Like they have a deep roster.
Cam Reddish still he hasn't he has all the potential in the world and he hasn't really played that much.
I feel like with Cam Reddish, this will be the season, like this off season will be the development for him because he has the structure in that team now. Like Nate McMillan's there. Like we're going to develop you and find a role for you to fit on this team.
Cam Reddish could end up being Atlanta's Michael Porter Jr. Like just that kind of piece that's just like it's there. If it breaks out, it breaks out. If it don't, we still got a good team regardless, with or without him. You know what I mean?
And I kind of like their backup center Onyeko and Nyaku.
Yeah, Onyeko.
Pronouncing right, but he brings a lot of energy. It's like yes, it's a fall off between him and Clint Capella. But you're still getting that defensive activity from Onyeko.
Yep. And Atlanta's good, but Atlanta is also in was also a weird place right now because you got to play Trey soon. So all these big deals that you've been giving people, all your young guys have to be paid. There's gonna be decisions that have to be made. You know what I mean? So like
get paid this offseason.
Huh?
John Collins got to get paid this offseason.
John Collins got to get paid. Trey Young got to get paid. DeAndre Hunter gonna have to get paid at some point. So that means one of these guys we really love on this team, or maybe two of them, will not be here. So Cam Reddish probably not going to end up. If Cam blow up next year, then what do you do then? What do you do with the wing position? Kevin Herter looks like the odd man out. Then what if the young guy, the young center keeps getting better? Do you want to keep playing Capella all this money when you have a young center right behind him who could give you probably 80% of his production?
Yeah,
they have a lot of. They're in a good place to be though. It's good to have these problems. A lot of teams have the problems like the Kings. That your team is just the problem. But
everything is a problem.
Everything about Sacramento is a problem. So I agree with you.